welcome back to Family Storytime with the Huntington Beach Public Library. My name is Miss Laura and I'm so excited to celebrate one of my favorite holidays with you today in Storytime. Can you guess what it is? We're gonna have to check our shapes later, but first we need to wake up our singing voices. So I want you to put your hands out like this. Can you wave them in front of you? Very good, make them stop. Good job. Now can you pat your hands in your lap? And let's clap them together. Very good. Are you ready? Let's put those together. Let's pat and clap. Pat and clap. Pat and clap. And we're going to keep patting and clapping and sing a little song. So let's go just a little bit faster. Ready? Hello everybody, how are you? Hello everybody, how are you? It's such a lovely day, I'm so glad you came to play. Hello everybody, how are you? Give yourselves a big clap. Very good job waking up your singing voices. Now, we need to wake up our wiggle fingers. Can you show me your wiggle fingers? Can you wiggle them on your head? Show me where your head is. Very good. Can you wiggle them on your shoulders? Good job. Can you wiggle them on your knees? Wiggle them on your knees. Now, can you wiggle them all the way down to your toes? Wiggle those fingers on your toes. Now I want you to wiggle them up, 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 up. Do you have wiggle fingers in your hair? We need to shoo them away. Are you ready? Shoo, 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 shoo. Very good. Now trap those little wiggle fingers. Trap them nice and tight in your fists. And we're going to sing a song with them. We're going to sing Open, Shut Them. Are you ready? Here we go. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, slowly creep them right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open wide your little mouth, say, ah, but do not let them in. Very good. Are your hands hiding behind your back? Hide them away because we're going to bring them out and say peekaboo. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, peekaboo! Now put on your binoculars and look around the room. Say, I see you. Very good job, everyone. You did such a great job waking up your singing voices and your wiggle fingers. Now, are you ready to find out what one of my favorite holidays is? Let's check our shapes. Let's start right up here at the top. Can you tell me what shape this is? What shape is this? It's oh, I know. It's a circle. There's a circle up here. Now, what color is the circle? What color is this? It's green. We have a green circle up here. Let's look and see what it's hiding. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. What is that? What do we have hiding up here? It's a pumpkin. But it's not just any pumpkin. What do we call pumpkins that have a face? They're called jack-o'-lanterns. We have a jack-o'-lantern up here. Let's see what else is hiding. Can you tell me what shape this is? What shape is this? It's a star, that's right. Now, what color is our star? What color is this? It's yellow, that's right. We have a yellow star. Are you ready to see what it's hiding? Do you have a guess? Whisper your guess to the person sitting next to you. Whisper it very quietly. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. What is that? What was hiding behind our star? It's a little bat. We have a bat up here. Now, can you tell me what sound a bat makes? They're very squeaky and they're very high-pitched. They say, eek, 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 eek. Can you say that too? Eek, 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 eek. Very good. We have a bat and a jack-o'-lantern. Oh, but there's one shape left. What shape is this? What shape is this? It's a square. That's right. We have a square. Now, what color is our square? It's one of my favorite colors. This color is purple. We have a purple square. Let's look and see what it's hiding. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. What is that? There was a little monster hiding behind our square. Ooh, can you show me your monster claws? Now, can you give me a big monster roar? Say, roar! Oh, very good. We have a monster, a bat, and a jack-o'-lantern. Can you guess what my favorite holiday is? It's Halloween, that's right. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays to celebrate. So, should we do Halloween story time? I have the perfect stories for Halloween. They're just a little bit spooky, but not too scary. Our very first story is Ghost in the House by Ammi-Joan, Paquette. Ghost in the House. Let's read it all together. Do you know what that says? It says, boo. That's what ghosts like to say, isn't it? Ooh, there he is, the ghost. There's a ghost in the house, in the creepy haunted house, on this dark, spooky night, all alone. And he goes slip-slide with a swoop and a glide, until suddenly he hears a groan. What do you think it is? Let's look and see. Are you ready? It's a mummy! And a mummy makes two in the house, in the creepy haunted house, on this dark, spooky night, on the prowl. And they shuffle around without even a sound, until suddenly they hear a growl. Grrr. Oh, what do you think it is? Let's look and see. Are you ready? Oh, it's a monster. And a monster makes three in the house, in the creepy haunted house, on this dark, spooky night, midnight black. And they creep and they crawl down the echoing hall, until suddenly they hear click-clack, click-clack. What do you think it could be? Let's look and see. What was it? A skeleton. And a skeleton makes 4 in the house, in the creepy haunted house, on this dark, spooky night, cold and bleak. And they stagger and stomp in a spine-chilling romp until suddenly they hear a shriek. Ah! What do you think it could be? What do you think? Let's see. What is it? It's a witch. And a witch makes 5 in the house, in the creepy haunted house, on this dark, spooky night. Best beware. Then a sudden flash makes them topple and crash, and suddenly they hear, who's there? What do you think it could be? Let's see. What is it? It's a little boy. There's a boy in the house, in the creepy haunted house, on this dark, spooky night. What a fright! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the creatures run, leaving him alone to say good night. The end. That was Ghost in the House. Wasn't that a fun story? Were you able to guess the different monsters that were hiding? Oh, that is just one of my favorite Halloween stories. Thank you for being such good listeners. Now, are we ready for a Halloween song? I think so. So I'm going to take a quick break and then we'll pop up and we're going to sing a song all together. All right, I am all set up and ready for our special Halloween song. But before we sing this song, we're gonna need some special guests up here on our board. Can you guess who they are? They are animals. And they say something very funny. They say, "Ee, ee, 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 ee." Do you remember who says that? That's right. Bats are the animals that say that. And here's our first little bat. Oh, and remember, bats don't stand like this. No, they do not. They hang upside down by their feet. I think we have some more bats that are coming for our song. So can you help me count them? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 little bats, all different colors. They're different just like you and me. Now let's give our bats some numbers so that we can remember which one is which. Are you ready? Let's count them out with our numbers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 little bats. Can you show me 5 fingers on your hand? Very good. Here's 5 fingers for our 5 little bats. But remember, bats don't stand up like this, do they? They hang down low from their feet. So we're gonna turn our hands upside down. Are you ready? Whoosh! Very good. And let's sing our song all together. 5 little bats hanging upside down. The 5th one said, I'm going to town to see the trick-or-treaters going up and down the street, knocking on the doors and saying, trick or treat. And away he flew. Are you ready? Here he goes. He opens his wings up and he says, what does the bat say? And away he flew. How many bats do we have now? Let's count them using our fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Show me your 4 little bats. And let's hang them upside down. Ready? Whoosh! 4 little bats hanging upside down. The 4th one said, I'm going to town to see the trick-or-treaters going up and down the street, knocking on the doors and saying, trick or treat. And away he flew. Are you ready? Make the bat sound with me. Here we go. And now, how many bats do we have? Let's count them. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Very good. Show me your 3 bat fingers. And ready? Hang them upside down. Whoosh! 3 little bats hanging upside down. The 3rd one said, I'm going to town to see the trick-or-treaters going up and down the street, knocking on the doors and saying, trick or treat. And away he flew. Here we go. Are you ready with your bat sounds? Here we are. He's flying away. And now how many bats are left? There's just 1, 2. Show me your 2 bat fingers. Now hang them upside down. Ready? Whoosh! 2 little bats hanging upside down. The 2nd one said, I'm going to town to see the trick-or-treaters going up and down the street, knocking on the doors and saying, trick or treat. And away he flew. Here goes our 2nd bat. Now, how many bats do we have left? We have just 1. Show me 1 finger. And ready? Let's sing for our last little bat. And hang him upside down. Ready? 1 little bat hanging upside down. That 1st bat said, hey, I'm going to town to see the trick-or-treaters going up and down the street, knocking on the doors and saying, trick or treat. And away the last little bat flew. Are you ready? Here's our last chance to make bat sounds. And now, how many bats are left? 0. That's right. Give yourselves a big clap. You did a great job counting. Now, I think it's time for another story. So let's jump back over and read our next story. That was such a fun song. Thank you for singing and dancing along with me. Now, I think we're ready for another story. What do you think? Let's read another Halloween story. This one is called Ghosts in the House by Kazuno Kohara. Ghosts in the house. Do we see some more ghosts in this house? We do. There's some different ghosts. But we see a girl. And what's this animal? A cat. That's right. Let's see what happens. Ghosts in the house. Ooh, look at all those stars. It must be nighttime. Ghosts in the house. Once there was a girl who went to live in a big old house at the edge of town. It was a splendid place, but there was one problem. What do you think the problem is? Let's read on and see. The house was haunted. What does a ghost say? They say, boo. That's right. But the girl wasn't just a girl. She opened up her suitcase, pulled out a hat and a broom, and she was A witch. That's right. She knew how to catch ghosts. How lovely, she said. I hope there are some more. How many ghosts did she catch? Let's count them. 1, 2. And there were more. Let's count all of the ghosts on these pages. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ghosts. Do you think she can catch them all? Let's see. She continued until she had caught all the ghosts in the house. Then she went to the kitchen and she put them all in the washing machine. Oh, look at those silly ghosts. What do you think's going to happen? Let's see. When they were clean, she hung them out on the clothesline. It was fine weather for drying. After drying, most of the ghosts became nice curtains. Look at those ghosts. Do you think they're happy? They look very happy, don't they? One of the ghosts made a good tablecloth. They were all very useful. The little witch began to feel very tired after her hard work. Everybody take a big yawn, say, "Oh." She knew just what to do with the last 2 ghosts. What do you think she's going to do? Let's see. Look at that! What did the ghosts become? Blankets for the little witch and cat. And they all lived happily ever after. The end. Give yourselves a big clap. You did such a good job listening to that story. That was funny how the witch knew that she could wash all of the ghosts and make them very useful, wasn't it? Now, we're at the end of our Halloween story time, so it's time for us to sing goodbye to each other. We're going to do that with a stretching song. So I want you to take your hands, lift them up very, very tall. Now lift them down to the ground very, very small. Put your hands on your head and make a little ball. And we are ready for our song. Here we go. I'm very, very tall. I'm very, very small. Tall, small. Now I'm a little ball. I'm very, very tall. I'm very, very small. Tall, small. Now I'm a little ball. I'm very, very tall. I'm very, very small. Tall, small. Now I'm a little ball. Give yourselves a big clap. You did such a great job singing and listening and practicing shapes and colors today. I hope you're all having a wonderful time at home, and I hope you all have a happy, safe Halloween.